Ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I am thrilled. I am excited. I am tumescent here to discuss the NBA Finals. And a finals I am really quite excited for. It came out a little while ago, and as we will discuss at length, made my prediction that the Toronto Raptors not only make their first finals, but take home their first world championship this year. With me to discuss this and other observations is Rinpak, a good friend of mine, currently an employee at Awesemo.com. We brought him on doing many exciting things behind the scenes, and we decided to throw him out here in front of the camera to agitate me and provoke me. Rinpak, how you doing today?
I'm doing well. Like you said, I'm very excited for this finals, especially to see how Golden State is going to get KD gets healthy, Durant potentially coming back, to see if he gets cooked again and whatnot. But very excited to see these finals because I disagree with you. I still think Golden State is unbelievably good. I think Kevin Durant, even though he's I know out into the Hall of Fame, he will be come Game 3 or Game 4. I think they take this series in 6 and go over series.
Yeah, that's. I think it would be more great if Toronto won. Now, it's one of the exciting things about the series is the historical ramifications that we discuss, both as far as the offseason and what happens with Kawhi, what happens with Kevin Durant, what happens with DeMarcus Cousins, what happens with a lot of these guys going to new teams, but also the historical significance when we are discussing this Warriors team that blew the 3-1 lead, and it's the difference between three-peating and Curry presumably become. I mean, I think if Golden State wins the series, I'd give pretty good odds on Steph Curry being the MVP. Obviously, you could get another ridiculous Iguodala series. Seems a little less likely 3 years down the line. You could get crazy Clay series. He's rarely that consistent. Maybe Durant scores 65 a game in the 2, 3, 4, 5 games he plays. But in general,
Looks like we're getting messages that he's fine. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you just fine. Let's. I'm heading over. Didn't hear a word from Rinpak. You're almost inaudible. You need your mic turned up, it says. So I have you fine. I'll lower your whatever a little bit. I could hear you fine. They can faintly hear you. Okay. So I guess at this point, put your little doober thing in your yeah, there you go. Whenever you speak, run that sucker up. So it's funny because to avoid, you know how much I don't like disturbing the hair. Like that's I know who the real star of the show is, and it's above the brain. But I put on the headset because we've had audio issues in the past, and while I was certain that I had it licked when I was on solo, I didn't want to have any issues tonight. Obviously, $3.5 million in prizes in the top two contests. I wanted to do it well, but give me a couple testing 1-2s. Maybe do some freestyle rapping, some spoken word poetry or something. Talk for a little bit here, and then we will hear from our estimable Slack community whether or not you are free and clear.
Yeah, with Golden State, they're 1.5 points here, and the reason why I bring this up is the total is at 213.5. Some seconds I wanted to say. Can you hear me okay now?
We have a million people saying absolutely nothing. Okay, well, I believe you're on a laptop, so I don't know if your laptop has an external microphone. Okay, now I just got a. Yeah, can't hear him. Okay, yeah. Still sounds low. Not a still. Head to. Oh, Josh Engelman is sending me with directions on the fly. This is why we'd give ourselves an hour for one game show. Go to settings and OBS. Okay, here we go. Someone who knows what they're doing. Mm-hmm. Please stand by, everyone, as this is obviously exactly how we wanted this to go. I am attempting to fix the problem. Please stand by. Settings, audio. Josh Engelman listening in, coming to the day. Hero of the day. So I'm going to attempt to rap by myself for a little bit here and talk while concurrently fixing this problem. Change. Okay. Alright. Alright, we're doing things. We're talking, we're doing things. So, for me, the biggest thing is going to be when does Kevin Durant come back and what setting he is. When I say I think the Raptors win this series in 7 games, needing that 7th game at home. First of all, I should say, of the crazy things I've heard today, the one I've heard most frequently is that how the hell is Toronto favored on the road? The answer is they're not. They're not on the road. I know we're all used to several years of conditioning Golden State being at home. But they won, I think, one fewer game in the regular season, 58 to 57, versus the Toronto Raptors. So there was clearly an issue there. I think what I'm going to do is go back to my old audio. Josh, if you're listening, I can rip this thing out off my head, put that back in there, and hope we don't get any squelching and what have you. And hopefully that turns itself on in a second. That's my best plan, Josh. Let me know if that sounds good to you. But if you... Go ahead, talk for a little bit. I can hear you fine, Josh. Hi. Can everyone hear you or just me? Hi, welcome. Yeah, it'd be trippy. Yes, in the back in the pink and green. I think he's talking to me, not you. But no, my audio input capture is giving me a negative there. So I'm gonna hit settings, and it's my headset as part of it, I'm guessing. Let's go to microphone. Let's hit OK. Now I'm getting... Hi. No, I don't believe so. It appears to have only its native jack. Rinpack, talk for a little bit here. Auto-tune. Is anyone hear him better now? Because now I'm getting the bounces when he talks. So, Rinpack just said something. Anybody hearing my boy? That's not helping. People in Slack, did you just hear Rinpack speak? Alright. Exciting. Why don't I just rip out my headphones, plug in my own audio, take 30 seconds, and set that up?